recognize that one, then you know who we're talking about today. Today we're going to talk about probably my personal favorite king of the blues, Mr. Freddie King. And you know, it's funny because I can recall the first time I found and heard Freddie King. So it was actually here on Instagram. As I'm sure a lot of, whatever type of musician you are, I'm sure you get sucked into this whole wormhole of Instagram for hours on end. You just start finding more videos of, like, old bands playing, like, there's just all these pages with different, bands and stuff playing. And one day I was scrolling around and I found this video of Freddie King. And actually, it's cool because I found it on YouTube as well. So I think I was just watching it before I shot this video. And it's really cool because I think it's called, Boogie Funk. I think that's what it's called. And, I remember watching it, and I was just kind of hooked because, dropped the pick for a second, because Freddie played with his fingers, I think, pretty much all the time. Or he used a thumb pick, don't quite remember. But it was something like this. It was just really cool. I was totally, it grabbed my attention immediately. I'm like, who is this guy? And then it said in the caption, Freddie King. And I'm like, okay, I really like this. This sounds really cool. And then, of course, you start finding stuff like, let me pull up the pick for a second again. And, of course, you start finding tunes like... like Go Down. And one of my personal, he also has a lot of those cool, like, grooving type riffs. So, like, Big Leg Woman. And, I guess, two albums that I would highly recommend. And it's still, like, one of my favorite blues albums, that I've heard yet. It's called Freddie King Sings, and it's like, it's him on the cover holding a Les Paul. I can't quite tell, but I think it's a gold top. And it's called Freddie King Sings, and it's got, Tore Down, starts off with CC Baby, and my personal favorite, still one of, like, my favorite blues tunes, just everything about this song just kind of, it gives me chills. It's called Lonesome Whistle Blues, and I think it's like the second, it's early on in that album. It's so good, it's just the whole sound. His voice is really, really good. Check that one out, because that's definitely one of my favorites. But, just the phrasing, too. He would do something like, let's see, something like, really sweet and melodic. They also had, great instrumentals, too. That's also what he's known for, like, Hideaway being the big one. The Stumble, which I found through Gary Moore. And I think, John Mayall did a cover of that, too, with Peter Green. Let's see, what else was I thinking of? But there was another one I discovered. It's called Manhole, and it's kind of a fun... It's just one of those fun, upbeat boogies, It's, super fun stuff. But that's definitely what I'd recommend. Go check out that Freddie King Sings album. And that guitar boogie funk video on YouTube is really cool. There's also a cool video of him doing Sweet Home Chicago. And like I said, just, really, take a look at those licks that he's playing too, because, it just gives you goosebumps every time. So, yeah, that's, I guess that's a quick look at Freddie King. He's definitely one of my favorites. Alright, guys, thanks for tuning in. Take care.